Hey, my life is Beth slash Stars fans. This is my life is Beth here. Okay, so as you can tell by the title, my panic scenario. This is probably worse than you might think. So, most of you know from my 50 Facts About Me video, I'm sure, but when I was 3, I had surgery on this hip, like the right hip, and just it's never caused me any trouble. I had it when I was 8 months old too, so I was late learning to walk. It's never caused me any trouble. Like from I was about 2 up till now, I've gone walking with my granddad. We've climbed hills. We've gone on really long walks. Just everything. Nothing's ever been wrong. And then this morning, I think it started when I was getting on the bus. So I was standing, and a car came flying past and just splashed me and a couple of other girls. And then I seen the bus come over the hill, and I actually just walked, or didn't. I didn't walk. I like jogged up to the bus, and then my hip started to really hurt, and I'm like, oh no, what's that about? And turning around and going home honestly never crossed my mind. I just thought, right, well, that had happened a couple nights ago because it happened recently before. I'm just like, well, it doesn't matter, and got on. And then in careers class it started to really hurt, and I got up just before class started and told my best friend. And then I told the girl next to me when she was talking to me like about GCSE and all that stuff. And I brought up the fact that my hip was really sore, but that I was too scared to say to anyone in case I had to undergo another surgery, and I was terrified of that. So you can't just leave it, you need to tell someone. So I told my careers teacher, and she said, well, wait till lunchtime, and hopefully you'll be okay. But I didn't actually do that because we had maths next, and I was sitting with myself, just working, thinking, should I say something? Should I keep quiet? And then I dropped my pen, and I bent down to grab it, and ow, my hip started to really hurt. And so I told my maths teacher, can I tell you something? She says yes, and took me outside and looked really worried. And I told her, she says, well, I'm not a nurse, I don't know. You need to tell mum so mum can book an appointment. At which point, at lunchtime, I went down to the office, and they said, have your lunch first, then come back if you're still not feeling any better. And yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, even when I do, like, no one believes me about this. Is my mum even going to tell me about this, even when I do tell her? And so I went back down after lunch, and my mum came half an hour later. I actually did go to the first period after lunch, and then my mum came half an hour later, and the first thing out of her mouth, can you walk? And I'm like, yeah, but it really, really hurts. And so she takes me back home and says, I'd take you to casualty now, but I have to pick your sister up, and I had trouble with the car. And I'm like, casualty? Do you think it's that bad, mummy? And she's like, it could be, we don't know, that's where you had surgery. And I know it could just be growing pain, it could be for me on a regular basis. I lie backward on the bed with my knees up, and Cara comes and sits on my knees, and then I lift her up with my knees on a regular basis. So it could be that taking its toll on me. It could be the fact that I carry my little cousin around sometimes. Could be anything. And then there's something else, I can't remember what it's called. I know this is unprofessional of me, but I can't remember. And there's something that's common in kids that causes swelling in your hip. It could be that. But I'm just so worried because it doesn't feel right. It feels like right now it's not hurting me, but it just feels different from the other hip. I feel like something has popped out of place. I feel like the bone's out of place, or the metal plate holding it in is falling out of place. So tomorrow, if I've got the car fixed, my mum's going to pick me up early, and we're going to be going to casualty really quickly. And I'm going to actually have to get an x-ray and find out about this, which is really, really scary, because I'm scared that it'll result in me needing another surgery, even though it probably won't, because that's like the worst possible scenario. But if it does, I'm just terrified, guys.